One time I was in New York. So Guru Maharaj, I come every Thursday night. And Thursday I come and I go Sunday back to Farmington School. You come every Thursday. Yes, Guru Maharaj. Then I do the service. Thursday night I address the Govinda, and the Friday, Saturday I do the services and whatever preaching. Then Sunday morning I go. I said, okay. 3 weeks recently, actually, in a couple, only 2-3 years before, just before COVID, actually, 19. Nursing Chaturdasi came. Nursing Chaturdasi came. It came on Thursday. So I know Maharaj, that day he was there. HG Prabhu, he was coming. He was in New York City. So Maharaj would give class naturally. There will be 700, 800 people. Will Maharaj look for me? So I thought I booked my ticket instead of Thursday night, Friday morning. So because I wanted to, we had celebrations in Farmington Hills, Nursing Chaturdasi parents' day. So I gave class, and prasad, everyone broke fast prasad, and 10 o'clock I got a phone call, and phone call from New York. Hare Krishna, it's 10:10. Why this call now? And so I got a call from Sundarnath. Sundarnath Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Maharaj is asking, Maharaj in Brooklyn right now. He's asking where you are. He's telling he has not seen you. That's what he's asking. I said, tell him, because festival I came here and I booked my ticket tomorrow. And and I'm reaching tomorrow morning. That Sunday, and next day morning I went to New York. That Sunday, it's all distribution by HG Prabhu, and many people came to do book distribution. So Maharaj also came, and I went to Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, you called me, Guru Maharaj. Thursday night, Guru Maharaj, you said you come every Thursday, right? So that's why I'm just checking with you. So yes, Guru Maharaj, I know. This time, Guru Maharaj, because of the festival, I stayed back. Okay, that's it. I'm just checking. So when God Brother, he says, no names. When you're with Maharaj, something will go wrong, and he'll give you, he'll correct you. Only for your betterment. This God Brother is big now. One day I was driving him. He is big now, not he was, sorry. He was driving Maharaj to Gitanagar. Instead of taking east, he took west. So Maharaj was talking and he was talking. Suddenly Maharaj said, how far? Another half an hour. After half an hour, how far? Another half an hour. So the thing is, Guru has this thankless task of correcting, only to cut our impurities, cut through our ignorance. So anything he does, is for our betterment. This, if you want, I'll tell them this pastime. This, with Maharaj, I'll tell the devotee name later. Some of you know it. Chaupati people would sleep like this. When I was there, I would also sleep like this. All the 200 brahmacharis, like a 6x3. If you go there, you'll sleep under the fan. That is what is that? Like in bus, we choose the window seat, right? So likewise in the summers, anytime if you sleep, if you go early, you can sleep under fan. If not, you will sleep wherever you want to sleep, as simple as that. One devotee has a place reserved for him. And nobody should sleep there because that was his place. Something like that. So nobody would that place is reserved. Nobody would go there. So one day, this devotee came very late. And he went there and he was shocked. Somebody was sleeping. Hey, this is my place, reserved place. How can you do this? And he said, hey, Prabhu, why are you sleeping in my place? So that person opened his like this. This guy is sleeping with the blanket. Who are you? Why are you sleeping here? Is this my place? He opened and said, this is Radhanath Swami. Maharaj said, Sridhar Maharaj came and I gave him my room. I'm sleeping here. Is it okay? I'm sorry. I don't know that this is your place. And no, Maharaj, no, Maharaj, I'm sorry. And so, purport, you have to give the purport to yourself actually. I'm inspired to tell one more how he cut my ignorance. One time I was very sick. We went to New York. I cannot forget this actually. That time Niranjan Swami was there too. He came. We were all staying in one home. Shuddhadalal Prabhu's home actually. So Maharaj would, after treatment, will directly go to Newrandan or will come to Jersey City. Actually, Jersey City means you have to drive probably 1.5 to 2 hours north. From where we are, that hospital, Newrandan is Newrandan is on the way. So actually, this hospital was in between Jersey City and Newrandan. I told Niranjan Swami, Maharaj, after the procedure, we would directly go to Newrandan. He asked me 3 times. And I calculated, anyway, from hospital, why should we come back to Jersey City? We can directly go to Newrandan. So he asked me second time, Yugal Kishore, do you know this? I said, yes, Maharaj. I think we'll go to Newrandan directly, but we'll not come to Jersey City, Maharaj. Third time he asked, yes, Maharaj, tomorrow after procedure, I'll pack everything. We'll directly go like this. So that day, Maharaj, Niranjan Swami asked Guru Maharaj, Maharaj, after the procedure, are we coming back? Are we directly going to Newrandan? Maharaj said, no, we're coming back here. And Niranjan Swami laughed and said, I asked Yugal Kishore 3 times, and 3 times he said, he's coming, we are going straight away to Newrandan. And Maharaj looked at me. And I don't know what to say actually. Then Maharaj said, when Yugal Kishore says he knows, he thinks he knows. And Maharaj, he just, then he laughs, the shoulders raise. And I was upset. And Maharaj saw that, So to cut through that ego, he repeated again actually. When Yugal Kishore says he knows, he thinks he knows. So, today after this many years, I think my ego is so high. Even the Guru Maharaj acted so much like that, still I have not learned my lessons actually. How that I'm feeling regret actually. Anyway, so in one lecture he said, we should not see whether it is difficult or easy. We should see whether it is right or wrong. We should see whether it is right or wrong and pursue it. Only one question we have to ask ourselves. Is it right or wrong? If it is right, and and this will help serve Srila Prabhupada movement, we should do it. There is no question of taking a back step. One thing I have seen, he's one of the he's one of the humblest persons I have ever seen. What his determination is, it was and is immense. Bah, there is no question of taking a U-turn. Never. So problems come, he thinks, I think this is, metal world. It's natural. He's ready for it. When things go very well, he thinks this is Krishna's grace and will continue. He will continue irrespective whether it is whether it is problematic or whether results are coming. For him, service is important. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Because of that, Krishna gave him wonderful results. Krishna gave him wonderful results. It is written, Vaidhi Bhakti, Sadhana Bhakti means it's execution, executive. But when it is in Bhava and Prema Bhakti, it is affective. Means that's where you start getting results. So when Maharaj prays for somebody, Maharaj prays for some project, it's all because of his immense purity, because that power is there in his prayer. Results manifest. One time, I was called to come to New York. 2 more devotees were there. 3 people. He spoke from 2:45 to 2:45 to 8:15. Wow, I would never, until that day, I never knew what he would do after leaving Vrindavan, or then I realized, amazing, amazing, amazing. So recently somebody posted, I correlated actually, I just correlated with certain things. Some things I cannot tell. But he posted, some of you might not have heard. Similar thing happened in New York Bhakti Center, of course. But same thing, Maharaj said, this HSBC. Then Maharaj said, they invite me. And this one lecture, all the bankers from all over the world, they're invited. The bank pays them the travel expenses, and G&DA, whatever, what is that? Bank takes care of their travel expenses, their accommodations, everything, only to attend his seminar, Hare Krishna. And he said that CEO named Zed Kama, he would personally, wherever, irrespective of wherever he would be, that time he would come only to introduce Maharaj to the audience, 900 bankers. Maharaj said, here I am, I don't even have a bank account for this many decades. It's very interesting. They would all come to listen from me. So he said one time, he said, I was speaking, but one of the board of directors of HSBC, he was actually, a Queen's secretary. Queen's secretary, and he was impressed. And he asked me, do you want to come? And I take lunch with Queen every Wednesday. I'm impressed, by your lecture. And do you want to meet with the Queen? Maharaj said, yeah, no problem. So the point is, Maharaj said, I wish London is in the outskirts of New York. Maharaj said that. So, and that video that is out, what is that somebody sent? The Leicester, they want to, this bank. So that bank, that CEO was attending Maharaj lecture, and he was Maharaj was speaking 15 minutes later. That CEO turned back and asked, that organization, they approached us for the building. Is he from that same organization? And that person said, yes. Really? Then we want to give the $10 million building to them as a gift. Wow. And that person, he was Indian, was very intelligent. He said, instead of writing a gift deed, let us ask them to pay and let us sell them for whatever money they can give to us. It's all right. Next Thursday, we'll sell them. Tell them whatever money they can raise, we'll give it. Because I don't want, people to come to know we are selling this building, and the prices will rise. And this devotee called this temple president, said, something amazing is going to happen, Prabhu. How much money can you raise by next Thursday, which is hardly 5-6 days? You try your best and come. You can sell, you can buy this building. They raised $350,000, another 150,000. Sir, we have only $500,000, £500,000, $500,000. I said, no problem. So just by listening to Maharaj lecture, that CEO sold $10 million building to ISKCON for $500,000. Hare Krishna. Amazing, right? So Maharaj said, I don't know whether I should tell this or not, but so what is that? The bankers, they come. I think I will not go further on this. But anyway, the point is, Mahabhagavad devotee. And Maharaj said, what is that? I just give simple class, a simple one class, and Krishna, other things devotee take care of it. They just take, they take me around, I just give class. Anyway, the point I'm making is, what is impossible for somebody who has pleased Radharani, has pleased Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. So in the last part, I always said this, when Mataji asked this question to Maharaj in Vrindavan 2005. What do you expect from your disciples, Maharaj? Maharaj said, thank you very much for asking this question. Good sadhana, good service attitude, take responsibility, good sadhana, service attitude. That time he said, surrender to authority, and take responsibility. He paused and said, good relationships with devotees, So, every time, of course, situation changes, but I'm sure the essence is this, take the responsibility and sadhana and good relationships. Even if you don't do great things, sadhana and service attitude and responsibility and relationships, if you do, is very happy. What he doesn't like is quarrels. One time Gauram Prabhu said this, Bhaktivinoda Thakur hated the presence of Mayavadis, and Guru Maharaj hates the presence of quarrel. Adoshadarsi never quarrel. He never finds fault with anyone. Adoshadarsi, he doesn't find fault. Amazing, amazing quality. So what is that? That's why it's very important.